Hello everyone, welcome to Storytime with Mrs. Mackenzie. Today I don't have any clues to go with my story because I found a story when I was looking through my books that made me really think about one of my really good friends, Kimberly. So Kimberly, this is a book for you. Yes, you know what it's going to be about. A fire truck. Gus and Diggy, I think you'll like it too. Okay, so here we go. This book is called The Fire Station. We know somebody who works in a fire station, and it's by Robert Munsch. There we go. Michael and Sheila were walking down the street. As they passed the fire station, Sheila said, "Michael, let's go for a ride on a fire truck." "Well," said Michael, "I think maybe I should ask my mother. And I think maybe I should ask my father. And I think maybe we should go," said Sheila. Then she grabbed Michael's hand and pulled him up to the door. Sheila knocked. Blam, 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 blam. A large fireman came out and asked, "What can I do for you?" "Well," said Michael, "maybe you could show me a fire truck and hose and rubber boots and ladders and all sorts of stuff." "Certainly," said the fireman. "And maybe," said Sheila, "you will let us drive a fire truck." "Certainly not," said the fireman. They went in and looked at ladders and hoses and rubber boots. Then they looked at the little fire truck and the big fire truck, an enormous fire truck. When they were done, Michael said, "Let's go," "Let's go." "Right," said Sheila. "Let's go into the enormous fire truck." When they were in the fire truck, the alarm went. Clang, 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 clang. "Oh no," said Michael. "Oh yes," said Sheila. Then she grabbed Michael and pulled him into the back seat. Firemen came rushing from all over. They slid down poles and ran down the stairs, and they jumped onto the truck and drove off. The firemen didn't look in the back seat. Michael and Sheila were in the back seat. They came to an enormous fire. Lots of yucky colored smoke got out over everything. It colored Michael yellow, green, and blue. It colored Sheila purple, green, and yellow. When the fire chief saw them, he said, "What are you two doing here?" Sheila said, "We came in the fire truck. We thought maybe it was a bus. We thought maybe it was a taxi. We thought maybe it was an elevator. We thought maybe—" "I think maybe I'd better take you home," said the fire chief. He put Michael and Sheila in his car and drove away. Oh, Mama doesn't look too happy. When Michael got home, he knocked on the door. His mother opened and said, "You messy boy! You can't come in and play with Michael. You're too dirty." She slammed the door right in Michael's face. "My own mother," said Michael. "She didn't even know me." He knocked on the door again. His mother opened the door and said, "You dirty boy! You can't come and play with Michael. You're too dirty. You're absolutely filthy. You're a total mess. Oh my goodness, you are my Michael." Michael went inside and lived in the bathtub for 3 days until he got clean. When Sheila came home, she knocked on the door. Her father opened it and saw an incredibly messy girl. He said, "You can't come in to play with Sheila. You're too dirty." He slammed the door right in her face. "Oh," said Sheila. "My own father didn't even know me." She kicked and pounded on the door as loudly as she could. Her father opened the door and said, "Now stop that ruckus, you dirty girl. You can't come in to play with Sheila. You're too dirty. You're absolutely filthy. You're a total mess. You're you're my daughter." "Right," said Sheila. I went a fire truck in the back of the fire truck and I got all smoky. I wasn't even scared. Sheila went inside and lived in the bathtub for 5 days until she got clean. Ooh, I wonder where they're going to go. Then Michael took Sheila on a walk past the police station. He told her, if you ever take me in another fire truck, I'm going to call the police to put you in jail. Ooh, jail, said Sheila. I'm going to ask the police to put you in jail. Jail, said Sheila again. Let's go look at the jail. Oh, no, said Michael. And Sheila grabbed his hand and pulled him to the police station. Uh-oh. And then this is the end of the story, Kimberly, and there's no pictures here. And then Sheila took her friend, Mrs. Mackenzie, back to the fire truck. They jumped into the fire truck and drove away. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye, Kimberly.